I've been having Zoom issues. I probably need to update my Zoom. But do you see?
It looks fine.
Okay,
We can see
cool.
it.
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Okay, you guys have to talk quiet. Now you guys have to yell and shout to get all the money that I'm about to offer.
Oh, dang.
That's
I'm
a joke.
excited.
That's a joke. I'm moving. I need all the every dollar.
I know.
What two reasons does Jetson Kappa give for why produced things don't start through some nature of their own? I think these are the easy questions, but
Oh,
one hint
When-
is much of this is
what-
being repeated. Sorry, Utpala's got it.
whatever such thing depends on something does not start.
Uh-huh. Cool.
And if something doesn't start through its own nature, then how could anyone say that it ever starts?
Yeah, you're missing one part. He
Okay.
like offers a debate. You know,
Oh, I see.
he's getting into debate speak, and he says one thing, and he says one thing that was pretty much what you said, and then he says another thing that's pretty similar also, but adds a little something.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else remember?
I don't.
It's just doesn't start from its. Well, I can't really think of a good hint. I'll just show you. They're dependent upon their causes to come into existence. And they don't come about through their own essence nor some other essence naturally. You either kind of remember or you don't, or it's in your notes or it isn't. But that'll help give you the answer for this one, which is quite similar, but there's a subtle difference. What two reasons does Jetson Kappa give for why the destruction of produced things could not come about through some nature of its own? Couple subtle differences that you can
Well, it would
figure
always
out.
have to be. It would always have to be destructing all the time, and therefore could never do anything else.
It's a good guess. It's because the first one is because the destruction is dependent upon something.
The cause for destruction.
That's very close.
Yeah, this is
It's
not.
very coming in here. Hold on just a minute. No,
Was that Campbell? Did you have it? Whoa, that sounded like
Sorry,
a
I'm in a
Tasmanian
meeting.
devil or something.
Sorry.
Crazy Airbnb guests.
No.
Yeah. Is this thing we were talking about? Nick, you and I do it.
That's the second part. Let's come back to that.
Part. Okay, I'll wait because I don't know the first one.
I know. I can tell. But Campbell might have had it. He was mumbling something.
I'm just mumbling. Is it because then destruction would be part of its nature?
No, that's cool. That's a middle way thing too. Like you and Haggerty were having good middle way guesses.
I like that. Yeah.
So if the destruction had some essence from its own side, then it couldn't change to do the destruction.
Okay, the destruction of produced things cannot come about through some nature of its own because it's dependent upon something and it has to do with causes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not. I know that this is me sort of saying the second one that you don't want me to say yet, but
Go ahead and say it.
But that's not different. I mean, isn't it dependent upon the wearing out of the causes?
Yeah, that's the first one. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
right.
that's it. It's dependent upon the wearing out of the causes.
Yeah,
The second one was subtly different from that, but related.
Well, yeah. I mean, and yeah, right. I don't know, and thus it doesn't have its own power to stop.
It doesn't change into something else.
Oh, yeah. You see,
The thing
I
that
don't know if I accept this one. So
is the boss here?
Yes.
I wasn't convinced, boss. I don't know. This one.
It's just about to get good.
Nick and I were talking behind your back about this one in class, and we found it
After class.
dissatisfying, but we're still trying.
It was hard it was hard for us to your confidence kind of sold me that this number two was
That's an old debater's geisha trick.
I know he's good like that. Yeah. The destruction of producing is dependent upon the causes of produced things wearing out. And this one was from, sorry, Aldo, and all the translators that I just said that so fast. So that one, Gyaltsab mentioned also when we did his commentary. Their essence could not become some other essence naturally, because the first one said they don't come about through their own essence or some other essence. But then this one, instead of a tongue, there was a te. And Geshe-la, you made the point that it was pretty clear then that it wasn't becoming some other essence.
Wasn't
Yeah,
he
I mean,
sort of teasing you? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, the way you said it was almost like a little, a restatement of the first thing in a sort of teasing way, like naturally, Rang Shingi,
Yeah.
these things couldn't become the essence couldn't become some other essence.
Mhm.
It's almost playful. I don't know.
Well, I think if it changed, if it had its own nature and it changed, it would just pop out of existence and it wouldn't go out in stages. How's that? Because why would it go out in stages if it wasn't the seeds wearing out?
Oh, I see.
Why
It's
wouldn't
different.
it just be a full coffee cup and then suddenly it's broken, the whole thing, without falling down, Like,
Yeah.
why would it have to happen in stages if it wasn't caused by something else?
Hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. The difference between the sine wave and the line break.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
All right. I like it.
Okay.
Jason Kappa mentions that there was a reason for Lord Buddha to have talked about starting and stopping. What is this reason? And please give the steps that he outlines along which one would proceed.
Oh,
It's going well till you added that second part.
Well, what is the reason?
Oh, this
Because
is
they would, that impermanence.
because they get impermanence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
To get out of samsara.
Yeah. Good.
Hey.
And
And to
then-
become a Buddha after that.
ultimate
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah.
Hey.
What did you say, Upala?
Well, Buddha telling you about starting and stopping leads you to see ultimate reality.
Through
First,
what? Along which steps?
you know that producing starts, and then based on that, you can understand impermanence. And then when you understand changing, you want to get rid of the cycle of pain
And achieve.
and achieve enlightenment.
Good night's sleep.
Good night, Moon.
Good night.
Yeah, good. And you guys said the whole thing. And I know you knew it, Rob. And many of you who came to my class today should know it. Because we talked about it at length.
If it wasn't the first turning of the wheel, wouldn't it have been nirvana or no?
Yeah, it would be nirvana because we're talking to the lower schools.
Mhm.
If we come down, I numbered them because it seemed pretty clear. If we understand starting and ending, we will come to understand impermanence. If we understand impermanence, we will develop the desire to rid ourselves of samsara and achieve nirvana. And if we get that wish, we will come to realize the highest truth, ultimate reality. Okay, some fun phrases. Anybody can,
Ooh.
I think anybody can get these. Don't be intimidated by a bunch of words.
Because it arises from depending on its causes.
Perfect. Because they rely upon their causes to arise.
Cool.
I would say it's various causes or something like that. Because he repeated day. Yeah.
Oh, cute
Yeah.
Tetong day.
Yeah.
Cool.
There.
It is not the case that cause things and such have any self nature and therefore they break down.
It's very close. The
Oh.
wording is right. They just think of it as shikpa instead of chic.
Chic.
And start the sentence with
Yeah.
Yeah, The destruction of factors doesn't occur through any nature of their own.
Yay.
They're-
Yeah.
yeah.
But-
But I guess what we
and the
call
like.
dute factors.
Well, and the
Yeah.
like, you could.
I guess it would be like the tree killing the seed, right?
Mhm.
Uh,
Right. Cool.
Oh, Nick, it's not produce things.
Oh. They
Right.
are the factors, right? So I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Producing.
happened to you in class too.
It did, yeah. I remember
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Wait, what is the soak here?
The other heaps, but we didn't like that he chose the fourth one as an example of them, but he seemed to have done that.
Oh, it could be talking about duces and other kinds of causes. You could have the 6 causes, the 4 factors. There's a
It
lot.
would be neat if this is a reference to, because Duje is a translation of Sanskara. And so if this is a reference to getting out of Sansara and
Yeah.
by understanding that your seeds don't wear out through any nature of their own. that
Yeah, and
becomes-
there's this whole thing about, I like this thing in the Wheel of Life teachings of Sugeng's book, that if you understand a seed, it ripens faster. A good seed.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, this last one is, we all can translate it, but let's maybe some non-translator, somebody who's not a professional.
Someone who doesn't know what it is should say it.
That's my famous line. That's my famous line, but I was refraining this time.
What's it say? I'm on a bicycle, so I can't read.
It says Tuntampe Dempa Tokpa.
Can I try?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Dundampa Ultimate,
Yay.
then Pa Real or Reality or so
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's a real. Tokpa can be realization.
Uh-huh.
Yay.
So then string the whole thing into a sentence.
Ultimate
or a phrase.
the realization of ultimate existence or
Ultimate reality.
Yeah,
ultimate
just like what you said, ultimate reality.
Oh,
Yay.
Yeah,
Ah.
realization of ultimate,
cool.
ultimate
Cool.
reality.
awesome.
Good.
Nice, Hasso.
Felt
Nice,
like
also.
fortune.
Thank you.
Why did you wait till the last day to do all that? I don't know.
He was cleaning my house.
Yeah, I got work for him. I got a whole pile. What part ranking more dignity? Let's consider the idea that functioning things. Good. That part's nice. Okay. The first sentence is good. Now let's do the second one. I'm just thinking. Nice. The second one is good.
Ooh.
Why are you doing this only on the? No, I'm just kidding. Just because they're controlled. Great. Yeah. There's just one. This thing between the difference between Yomong and Yomobap.
Mm.
Yeah, but I have a hard time sometimes. I
Yeah.
guess I like to distinguish in English.
Yeah.
Like afflictive things like desire.
Or I always say something like things involved with the negative emotions or something like that. Or about everything involved with the negative emotions. It makes it longer and less understandable, but we can't ignore the fact that he threw it in there for some reason,
Yeah.
Maybe there's things he wants to include other than kleshas,
Okay. It feels so clunky. That's why
It's totally clunky, and he does it with a ba, and he probably knew we'd have to add 5 extra words.
yeah.
Mhm.
I did notice. I just
Yeah, it's tempting to just forget it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, let's look at the second sentence. Tata.
You didn't assign me any, so I just picked a few. I can't.
Oh, I like it. Even maybe Dawe Tanzing Kitawa Chinching no key.
You get away with saying negativity for Numong Ba instead of negative emotion.
Maybe. I think so.
I like
It sure
that
make it
better.
a lot smoother.
Mhm.
It sure make it a lot smoother. That'd be nice.
That's cool. I've done that earlier in the text too, so that lines up. Negativities.
Okay, second by downfall. Up and down, up and down, turns into down.
You have to talk quietly.
Hi.
Hi, Amelie.
Look, there's John. Remember John?
Hi, funny bunny.
On,
There's Geshe Michael.
bloop.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Ew.
I'm sorry.
Streams, shackled by the. Oh, what's Niepa?
Well, I thought it's problem, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say problem. It's Niepa. Downfall would be Tunwa or something like that. Tunwa.
Okay. Oh, I thought maybe Nietzsche was a downfall. I kind of had a feeling you wouldn't like that, but I just thought
Yeah.
it sounded so much nicer in English than problem.
Nietzsche is the name of the last of the 5 categories of vowels, which is kind of like
Problems.
problems. Yeah, problems. And then downfall is the name of the 3rd, I guess. Tunwa, you know.
Tatungs, yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
had problem there until about 10 minutes ago, and then
Okay.
I was like,
Completely got it.
I want to make it sound
And
cool.
there's a view that whole 16. I like it. Yeah, good. Okay.
Cool. Here's
I'll
how
buy
I
it.
translated, and I know I think I might need help with Sheche, because we said it's supporting evidence, but
Yeah.
I thought like evidence of the method sounds kind of weird, so I thought maybe here it's elucidation, further elucidation, but maybe
No, it's not. It's not a clarification. It's reasons why it's true.
okay.
Corroboration, if you
Oh,
prefer.
I like that.
I don't know. Nobody knows it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Supporting evidence of the method sounds better to me. I'll think about it.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. And then, we can always go down and read it and see why it's a Shiji. By the way, he's going to divide it into Lungi Shiji and Rigbe Shiji. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So supporting evidence that's
Scriptural and logical.
yeah. Yeah. I think that's what he does.
So I translated a little more. Here's the 3rd part, which
Yeah.
consists of the method involving. Then now I was, getting a little bit confused, but
Zepa Tarchin. So Tarchin means to perfect.
so don't translate it literally.
Yeah, I don't think so. Or it means Aryas who have gone to the end of their holy deeds or something.
Oh,
You see,
yeah.
who have taken their holy deeds to their final level or something. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then
That's clear.
Sigpul means how do they see things? How do they see things? Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then it's going to be how does Nagarjuna, and then you got to catch the Ni, right?
Nagarjuna himself. Yeah.
Yeah. Meaning, wow, now we got to Nagarjuna. By the way, I don't think the root text mentions him at all. He's writing it, but that's another thing. Okay. Okay. So here doesn't mean how do you say? Here it doesn't mean what he did before he saw emptiness. It's how did he see emptiness while he was seeing emptiness. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's not so much a method. It's just the manner in which he saw emptiness. You see what I mean? When you say method, it kind of implies the first 2 paths or something like that. You see what I mean?
I totally understand now.
Okay.
I was on the wrong
Okay.
track there. Okay, then I guess let me just. Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
you did a lot today.
Yeah, I was having fun, but this is, I see,
You must have been at the beach or something.
I went to the beach yesterday, which helped.
That's what did it.
I jumped in the ocean finally yesterday, even though it was cold out.
Oh, that took guts. Ngopo mitapa ching. I'm looking forward to it. Ngopo mitapa ching nui chu chen dida chu chen. Ngopo mitak ching nui chu chen. This is
I see that this is wrong now because now from what you just explained.
well, so far it's okay.
Well, I thought it was about them doing something rather than how they see it. But I still talked about how they see it.
Yeah, who have reached the end of their. I don't know what it means here, Zepa Tarchimba. I don't know what it means to be an Arya who reached the end of your Zepa. I mean, that would seem to be enlightenment, but I don't think that's what he wants to say. Okay.
Yep.
Papa Namki. Rang Shinge Ranshin Tadaki Emba Monson the Tongyende. What's the highest deed here?
Well, that's that was what I.
Oh, Tada. Okay, yeah, okay. Tarchimba, you mean? Okay.
Yeah, Zepa Tarchimpa.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, the rest is
just-
good.
I was more thinking of Zepa as the honorific, so I
Yeah,
was trying.
yeah, that's good.
But it's wrong, right? It's more like
Yeah,
it's modifying Tarchimpa.
yeah. Nyam chungwe denki soktabu. Chodan kansaki daki don't it should be don't war. I'm going to see page here. The things are and people are empty within itself. Yam chungwe denki soktabu. Oh, they see directly that things that people are empty. Like I think sok is hay, a piece of hay. You
Oh,
know?
really? It's not.
Yeah, I think so. And then he explains the hay, and he says it was meant to indicate something that was very, how do you say, not feeble, but not very strong.
Puny? No. I mean,
It's
people.
hay is empty inside, and it has no tensile
Oh,
strength. How do you say that?
Hollow?
Fragile?
Not quite. I mean, it has to be more. It has to be more derogatory, almost.
Insubstantial.
Nyamchung in colloquial means a person who doesn't have much confidence, and it also refers to a shy person.
Flimsy?
How do you say?
Flimsy?
Flimsy is great. I like flimsy. Yeah. Okay.
Flimsy it is.
Then he says the reason we're mentioning hay is to convey the sense of flimsiness. Yeah. You see, he wants to explain why he's picking a strange thing like a piece of straw, right? Dun means to convey the sense of flimsiness, something like that. What did she say, Nick?
She said, "I want to go watch Ice Age."
You don't think Mixed Nuts is more exciting than Ice Age?
Ice Age is a good film.
All the parents know Ice Age. They're like, "Oh, Ice Age,
What's Ice Age?
yeah."
Yeah.
It is pretty good.
Continue to watch Ice Age.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Geshe-la. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, you did a good job. You worked hard today. You did a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot.
And,
All right.
let me stop my share so you can take over.
Okay. I think next term you're going to reach the end of it. You're going, you got 60 verses. So you always know how far you are. You're on
Right.
24. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're getting there. So Nipani, let me get my cursor here. Okay. Nifa is matope nimik. What's that mean, you guys?
The problems with not realizing, meaning
Yeah.
realizing emptiness.
Well, yeah, Rangshin Mepa from the last one.
With not realizing the lack of
Yeah,
self
the
nature.
problems you get if you don't understand that nothing has any nature of its own. And it's revealed in the 4 lines beginning with so-so.
Mhm.
Okay. Yay, wonky. All right. And John Campbell's just so anxious to check you. Here we go.
Ngopo rangi ngowud trupe dakni chendu shempe soso kewo nam chen. Rangi semki lune korwarn gyorte chaksok nyongmong pe shenwang tu gyorpe chir.
Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, Ngoporangi ngor du bedangni chen du shembe soso kewo na chen. Let's
Okay.
take soso kewos.
Yeah, let's take people who have not realized emptiness,
Who
They're-
shema,
who are attached to a self,
no, to ngopos,
who are attached to functioning things which have they have their own essence or a self which is its own essence.
yeah, and this Dagni Chen is just like entity, okay? So to attach to changing things as entities which exist through some nature of their own, okay? Cool. They are Ranki Semki Lua,
They are deceived by their own minds,
and that's why they co-work your.
thus stuck in the cycle of pain.
They are Shenwang Nyamobas.
They are controlled by negativities like desire and so forth.
Yeah, and here's a great use of Shenwang to help us understand the mind-only school Shenwang better. And if you guys who are studying mind-only school, if you from this you get this feeling that they're at the mercy of their negativities. You see what I mean? They're totally out of control, and the negativities are lording over them. And that's what Shenwang is supposed to feel like when you say it. Okay. All right. Yes, they are under the Shenwang, because keep going, Dr. Campbell.
This is so the case. They are so under the control of their negativities because they are shackled. Their mind stream
Good.
shackled. Wait, didn't I translate this part? Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you did. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's skip this one. All right. We're on the 3rd category now, which is Papa. Oh, we did that. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's similar.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So now we're going to talk about how the Aryas see emptiness. And then we're going to talk about how Arya Nagarjuna sees emptiness. Okay.
You did
Here we
these too.
go.
Yeah, we did these. Yeah, Geshe-la knows.
Oh my God. Skip those.
And we did the
How we
next one
get to
too.
how we did Nagarjuna?
No,
Yeah.
that's what we were up to. So we got to talk
Oh,
about that.
okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Stanley, you're so handsome. Come on.
I like those light colored suits, Stanley.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's consider these factors. Kensum ki wangi. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to read the Tibetan. Kensum ki wangi dempar nepamete neche kensum ka dempar mepe chir.
Good. Let's take these
Factors.
Yeah. Due to the kensum,
The 3 conditions.
they don't dembanate
They don't stay in reality.
because because the natures, the things that che the nepa,
The things that cause them to stay, the conditions
Good.
the three conditions that cause them to stay,
Yeah,
all three conditions
are temperament.
are not real.
Yeah, so the implication here is that if something is supporting another thing or causing it to exist, and it's not self-existent, then the thing it's causing to exist is not self-existent either. Okay.
I like it.
And thank God we finished Sue Gang's study of Stanley's presentation of the four cans, because here's three of them.
I know. I was just thinking that how fortunate we are. Otherwise, I would have no idea.
And by the way, that's a good example of how Abhidharma really is the basis of, it's the foundation of everything else. If you don't study Abhidharma, you're kind of lost sometimes. Okay.
I guess we should give Stanley a bonus.
Yeah, 50 cents.
And Sugam.
Yes, yes, and of course, sugar. Dakien miken tema takien sum rimpa shintu neme mikme tawa sum ki dakme tu tunto.
Yeah.
So the boss factor, is that what we decided to call it today?
Yeah, I would say I used to call it dominant factor.
The
Yeah.
dominant factor, that's what it was. The object factor.
Nice, nice. And then I want you to add the word sumba dematakin. Sumba dematakin.
The equivalent.
That's Kelniam. Give me sumba dematakin.
Continuation? No.
Is it okay? Is that what it is? I forget.
Sumba.
Yeah, the link factor.
Yeah. Just previous factors that are involved in a mental link. Okay.
Oh,
And if you're a real Abhidharma person, you'd say, what kind of mental link?
What kind of mental link?
Yep. Because Vasubandhu didn't like it. Because then you couldn't go from Jorlam to Tonglam.
Right. Yeah, that was cool. That was a really cool part.
Yeah, so he would say Nyomong Chengi Dematakin. Okay.
An afflictive.
Yeah, the Abhidharma guys. Okay. All right. Cool. Which kin is missing here, by the way, and why do you think it's missing?
Oh, the Jake can or something like that?
You can.
Lenchik Junwa?
Yeah, Lenchik Junwe kin. The one where the thing is both the cause and the result of each other at the same time.
Because Madhyamika doesn't believe that's possible.
No, they say it's not possible. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Some Rimba Shinto. Like stages. There seems to be a correlation of 3 and 3, Nick. And by the way, your commentary starts to get sloppy about its commas. But do you see there's 2 sums here?
I do, yes.
And you see he said Rimba Shinto, which means respectively.
The 3 stages. So yeah, he's equating. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if he listed 3 kins, we're expecting 3 characteristics respectively. Can you find them?
It doesn't stay. It's not perceived.
Yeah.
And Tawa. Oh, and something about its foundation or its root.
Yeah. Now, based on the second one, we can say there is a correspondence. There is a respectively. Okay. Based on the second one is clear. The first one's not clear. The third one's not clear. The second one is clear. Okay.
Because it's the Mikkin and Mikmei.
Yeah. So Mikkins are really Mikmei.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The object factors are really free of objects.
Yeah, when you look at blue, there's no blue. Okay. All right. Now, how would you relate? And I don't know, I just want you to be creative. How would you relate name Mepa to Dakyan, which is equal to Chigyu? Am I right?
Okay. Yeah. So then they don't stay. I'm
Yeah, just free associate. That's all you can do.
yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, totally. There's a lot going on in my ears right now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. They don't stay because all of the conditions in the world which enable it to stay aren't coming from their own side or something like
Good.
that.
Nice. I like it.
So
Now
maybe all the noise helped me.
Yeah, I think it stimulates your right brain. And how does Sawa relate to Tsumba Dema Takyen?
That's because the mind is the root of all the confused mind is the root of all of our
suffering. or
misperceptions, suffering.
Yeah, okay. So he says the use of these three factors is indicating the lack of a self nature due to the three facts of not staying, not being perceived as an object, and being a root. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, it's sort of a big leap there. It gets easier. Here we go, Nick. Shopping wants to check him.
Okay.
Kangba sumpala te churchen. Rangshin me shintu rangshin dang. Chipar nang we gyutsen yute. Markpe gyutok le denpar. Dok le denpar nang we chir.
Chiro.
Chiro.
What's Kangba Sumba, Nick?
Let's see, Kangba Sumba. The third line of the verse.
Yeah, let's go see what it was. Here it is, because there's 8, right? Regulation dujung. Things pour out of our misunderstanding, right? Things pour out of our misunderstanding. Okay. So let's think about that third line. He says, things pour out of our misunderstanding. Okay. And the real key here is anytime you discuss an illusion, you say, even as it appears one way, it exists in a different way. So I just gave you a clue.
Yep. Rangshin me shindu, while having no nature of its own.
Good, nice.
It appears as if it does, and that's the reason, or there is a reason, and it's
it dember nungs.
It appears as real while it's not.
Through the dope of marikpa.
Through the power of misunderstanding.
As a cause, as a cause of the illusion.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was that third gong again? What was the third verse?
It pours out of, these things pour out of misunderstanding or something like that.
Yeah, maregulation, things pour out of the cause of misunderstanding. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, who's checking you is Venerable Upala. Yay!
Tene kangpa chikla te churchen rangshin mete tokta usumki rangshin dang chawei cheer.
Okay. The Dene Kambachik is confusing. But what he's saying is, let's take the next single line, which means line number
4.
4. He could have just said number 4, but what was number 4?
Geshe-la, how do you know that when you see that he's not? Is it just because you read ahead and you know what he's talking about, or?
No, it does say that the next one line. It does say next comes the next line, one line.
From that.
Yeah, and I knew we were on 3 before, so we must be on 4 now, which is Tokma Uta Namapang, devoid of beginning, middle, and end. Okay. Yay. So where were we? Here. Here. let's talk about that one line. De chichen.
De Chechen, Rangshin Mete Tok Ta Usum Ki Rangshin Tang Cho Wei Chi. Oh, so let's talk about that.
What's Dave? What's he talking about?
That line? I don't know.
It must be I don't know. It must be I don't know. He says that. Let's take that. Okay. So I don't know what he's talking about. We'd have to study it.
Not talking about the line itself.
What is it?
It could be.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Anyway,
Let's talk about that reason, maybe. There is a reason that things appear, that things are an illusion, right? There is a reason that things are an illusion because they appear one way and they are another way.
well, the reason he gives could apply to just about all the words above.
Yeah.
So anyway, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's take that thing that we don't know what it is exactly yet. Rangshin mete.
It doesn't have its own nature.
Yeah, because
It's tok ta usum,
Beginning and
Yeah.
middle.
and middle, beginning, end, and middle don't have any nature. Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
are free of any nature of their own.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that would seem to imply something that's going on for a while. You know?
Okay. Yeah. Well, we've been
Right?
talking about factors in general.
Yeah.
Uh, Were we still? We I guess we moved on from the section on the starting and destruction of factors of things.
What's he talking about?
Maybe the
anyway,
verse.
okay.
The
I
verse
guess
is
it's-
free of a beginning, middle, and end.
it may, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Okay, please continue. And Christina wants to check you.
Yan kang panila te chen rangshin me shintu marik be top le rangshin tang chepa nang wartel. Nang wartel?
Yep.
Chu Xing Shintu Ningpo Chungse Mebe Chir Tang Dris Se Chong Kir Dang Jawar Dempa Me Shintu Ter Nangwe Chir Ro.
We gotta find out the Chechen here. I'm sorry. He mentions it again. Oh, I guess it's Duje's. Okay. It's just Duje's soap. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Factors that okay, factors that
Uh-huh.
Chechen.
Yeah. So the next, does Yang Kang Panila mean the next two lines then?
Yep. Yeah.
Next to line on
By the way, how much would that make? You see, he did one, and then he does two, and then the last paragraph should mention one. Oops, there's two. Oops.
No, he did.
Sorry.
He did three, and then
Okay.
he did one, and now he's doing
Okay.
two.
2 and 2. Okay.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
May Shindu. There's that Shindu with Nung.
Uh-huh, yeah. Oh, let's see, appearing as, yeah.
No, even as it.
Uh-huh. Oh, Rangshin Mei Shin, even as they have no nature, whilst having no nature of their own, through the power of misunderstanding, they appear as if they do have misunderstanding. I mean,
Do have a
have their own nature.
Good.
So that's why they're like bamboo.
Good.
in that they don't
Please say me.
they don't even have a tiny bit of essence of their own or essence.
Good.
And they're like a city of smell eaters, a city
Yeah.
of hungry ghosts.
Yeah.
Because they don't have any reality at all.
Wait, give me the Shindu again.
Yeah. Mei Shintu Ter Nangwei Cheer. Because
Even as they
have no reality at all, they appear.
good. Yeah. So this you gotta really understand the Shindu in this section.
for sure.
Yeah. Anytime it's used with nangwa. Okay.
Yep. Easy.
All right.
easy,
We
easy,
reached
easy.
the first two kangbas. And who is that was begging me? So gang.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Gangpa Manila,
Oh, Nick, let me interrupt you.
please.
What is a Preta city?
City of Pretas.
What's the deal? What's it look like?
I'm imagining it's pretty depressing, and it's a bunch of guys with huge bellies and tiny mouths.
No, it's some kind of thing. It's similar to the stream of water for a Preta.
Oh, so it's a city made out of, I don't know. I mean, I could get creative.
Isn't
No,
it?
I mean they see the
Dark.
city from a distance, and then they run towards it.
Okay, I got it. So it's like it's a mirage thing where they think
Yeah,
they're gonna get
it's a
somewhere.
mirage
And,
city.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it
They
under
think
the,
What's that
What'd
word?
you say? When?
sorry, isn't it under the earth or something like between human realm and hell?
Oh, it may be. But the point is, like they think they're finally going to get to a Starbucks.
It's like Indra's gated community in Sedona. It doesn't really exist.
It's funny. I was thinking of it in terms of the Zillow listings in San Diego. Which shows a lot of mirages.
Hey Nick, next to my B&B in Del Mar, there was a house for sale, and I looked it up, and it was 4.5 million. Okay.
Yeah, if you're west of 5, it's not under 4 million.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So Gang wants to check you. I know he's checking his shoes, but he wants to check you.
Kangpa Tamanila Gumpo Ludrup Churchen Duje Rangshin Tadaki Wen Paringun Sum Du Tong De Mongpe Trunkir Mi Sebe Drowa Tadak Guma Tang Drawar Nun Sum Du Tu Sikbe Chir.
Good.
Last
By the way,
two
Nick, if you want to impress a Tibetan, say Emba.
Yeah. Tadaki Embar. I told that to my class today, but I still don't have the habit.
Let's go look at the last two kangbas. The world appears like an illusion and then the city of darkness. Okay. The Misep refers to the Drowas, I think. Endless numbers of beings or something. Okay. Anyway.
I think so.
I think so, but let's see how he reads it down here. Okay, go.
Okay, let's take a look at the last two lines. Let's consider our protector, Nagarjuna.
Okay.
He saw directly that factors are empty, are devoid.
Good.
Completely devoid of any nature of their own whatsoever.
Good.
Mongpe Tronkir Misip Drowa. I see, because it's the Agikui connecting it to the Drowa.
Yeah, because he saw directly that.
Because he saw with a capital S directly that it's like an illusion.
This is a Mombetonk here.
A foggy, a city of darkness is what
I'd say like a whole city of ignorant people or something, something like that. Okay.
Yep. Mise Pedroa.
Endless numbers of beings.
Yeah. But he sees endless number of beings, I guess, stuck in illusion or
who are illusions.
Who are illusions? Okay.
I guess when he looks at Singapore or New York City or Shenzhen, I mean, how does Nagarjuna see those cities? What's it look like to him? Okay.
Probably blissful though. That's why I'm confused about the city of darkness.
That means our karma's not quite there to read it. Okay. Here's our Shenzhen Nick. Yay.
Oh, cool. Shipala, Lunki Sheche Tang, Rikpe Sheche To. Yeah, okay, the Lunki Sheche and the Rikpe Sheche. the supporting evidence as it's presented in scripture, or scriptural supporting
Good.
evidence, and logical supporting evidence.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I think the outline might break down here. I have to go check it later. I couldn't,
I
I'm
think it
not
is
quite,
fourth.
well, I'm not gonna take the time, but I had some trouble with it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna, this is cool. Somebody changed Sang, which is Brahma, as we saw this morning with Vimla Kirti, and they changed it to Sema, Nick.
Wow, that's a mistake even I could have got.
Yeah, but God, it's so irritating. Okay. Yeah,
Oh, I only could have got it
the
because it's
first,
in the verse that he's talking.
yeah, the first word of the verse is sung. How do you mistake song for semia? I don't know, but anyway.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay, please read, and let me find some other. Tim wants to check you. Yay.
Duce Gyuma Tabu Le Shempe Chechum Sekyam Tupa Mibartel Wangpo Lende Tun Tong Wala Jikten Temar Drakpe Tsangpa Sokpa Dempar Nangwa Tedak Bakpanam Ki Zunpar Siksheba Sange Ki Sungpe Cheer.
Whoa. Okay.
Duce Gyuma
Duce Gyuma Tabule Shembe Che.
There is no time. There's also no time when there's even a little bit of stuff, other things which are
I
like
don't
factors in the
know.
conclusion.
There's something wrong here. There's something wrong here. Yeah, there's something wrong here. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Duce Gyumatabule Shimbe Chuchum Se Young. The Duba doesn't make much sense here. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, check scan.
We have one more minute.
Okay, check the scan. All right. Anyway, Duce Gyumatabule Shimbe Chuchum Se Young Merata. There must not, we all know now that factors act like illusions, but what about other things other than factors? Okay. Well, they also don't exist. This duba is something interesting. I'm sorry. I can't even guess what it was. Okay.
Jung, maybe it's like Jungpa.
I can't even guess. It's something else, but I can't guess it right now. Okay, Wambo le de dun tawala. Wambo le de.
Okay, seeing objects that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got it. Wambo le de means things that are beyond your normal senses.
It's one more senses. Okay.
And then those objects which are beyond your normal senses are seen by Sangba, who is considered in the world to be a being of Sema.
Okay, correct. Who turned correct?
Yeah, and that's that because you studied the ASI courses, right?
Yep.
So because Brahma can see things that are beyond their normal senses, the world, people of the world consider him to be an authority who is correct, right? Sema. All right.
Is it Tangpa Sok? So they mean like the gods, Tangpa and the other gods?
Yeah, good. Yeah. But the papas know that what they see as true is Zin.
Yeah, they're also lies. What appears to them as true, they see are lies.
Yeah, and who's the authority who claimed that Aryas have this kind of power?
Lord Buddha.
Yeah, Lord Buddha described Aryas that way. Okay.
Cool.
So Lord Buddha described Aryas as more correct than the worldly gods who are renowned for being able to see things beyond the normal senses. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
About so-called authorities like Prabhupada, you know.
Yeah.
or-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could do that for Drakpa, so called.
Samar Drakpa.
That's
Okay.
cool.
All
Samar
right.
Drakpa. Thank you. That's amazing. That's I think we'll probably finish next term. That's exciting.
I hope so. By the way, it gets pretty stripped down. I think Tsongkhapa saw he was running out of time and for his lecture. And yeah. Okay. All right. I'll
All
see
right.
you
Thank you.
in the
Yeah,
next
we
class.
have
How much time you giving us?
we have for 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Hey, give us 7 so we can have dinner.
We could do the 7-minute break now. We could do the longer break now and then the shorter one next time.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Let's do
All
it.
right.
Take 8 minutes.
All right.
Go.
Hey, congratulations. You're almost done.
Thanks, Geshe-la. Thank you, everybody.
The world is crying for your book.
It's
Ellie
coming.
said she could print it in 2 days.
What? She didn't say that.
Was
I
it?
don't buy it.
Oh, Rosa, was it 3 days? I don't remember. Rosa's like shaking her head. All right. See you guys soon.
Right there, she's shaking her head saying no.